Hello, everyone. This is AT&T 360 Radio, and I'm Rike Fonofe, aka MGV. And I have lovely ladies that are co-presenters with me as well. And in front of me is the very beautiful one, Dorothy.
Hi,
Dorothy.
everybody. I'm Dorothy. I'm a 400 level international relations student studying at Caleb University in Lagos.
Okay, and actually, close to her is another person, Offray. Can we know a little bit about you two as well?
Hello everyone. I'm so excited to be here again. It's Offery back here.
Okay, that's lovely. So today we're going to talk about something very, very, very interesting and also very serious, and that is human trafficking. Now, Dorothy, what can we say about human trafficking?
Okay, so human trafficking is actually a very important topic that is actually not spoken enough about. So, human trafficking involves the illegal exploitation of people through the use of force, fraud, or coercion for the purposes of sexual exploitation, forced labor, and slavery.
So you're actually saying that human trafficking is a crime?
Yes, it is a crime.
Okay, okay. Ofuri, what do you also say about that?
Human trafficking is the movement of persons illegally and mostly women and children for commercial purposes.
Commercial purposes. Now, let's talk about the types of trafficking that we all know.
So we basically have about four types of human trafficking. So we have sex trafficking, we have child trafficking, we have organ trafficking, and we have forced labor.
Hmm. So when you talk about sex trafficking, what's that
So
about?
this basically includes the prostitution of women and children for the use of sex for commercial purposes.
Oh, I see. Offrey, can we talk about the causes of human trafficking? What are the main causes? Why?
Well, the major cause of human trafficking is greed. Greed, both on the path of the trafficker and the, when I say traffickee, but the people being trafficked.
Okay.
Because most of these traffickers, they're just looking for ways to get quick money. They just want money fast. And these people that are being trafficked, they're very, very gullible. Also, they are on the journey to find greener pastures. And they just take anything. If someone comes to them with a, oh, if I take you to this particular place, you'll be earning like $10 million. They get so excited fast and they are easily lured into human trafficking. So greed is the major cause of human trafficking. And another one is porous borders, or would I say not borders that are not guarded enough. Sorry.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
I'm trying to like break it down to like layman's term. Well, these borders are people that smuggle children and women and also men, because men are also victims of human trafficking too.
Really?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Okay.
So people that smuggle these women or children through these borders, the borders are not well protected. They are not secure enough. It's very easy to just take anyone in and take anyone out. And then if the immigration services actually render services very well, it will actually be very, very difficult for these human traffickers to like perpetrate their crimes.
Okay.
So I also have a few causes of human trafficking. So we have poverty actually, which is one of the most, popular factors in Africa and Nigeria. We have poverty. There are a lot of people don't eat well. Some people can't even eat 3 square meals a day. So whenever you come and meet somebody, I tell them, oh, I have a job for you. If you come, you're going to work, you collect 100K every day.
Juicy.
The
juicy.
average man that has not even seen food to eat, there you come and tell him, oh, you collect 100K today if you come now. Of course, he's going to jump at it. So we have that. Then we have ignorance because there's not enough awareness that's placed on human trafficking. That's why a lot of people don't know when they are being trafficked. So those are some of my causes.
Yeah, and I think I need to put one here. Demand for cheap labor. Everybody just wants cheap things, cheap services and all that. So probably they will just try and get someone that they can use and either pay or not pay them
Yes.
the right amount and all that. So that's very good. So now we need to talk about how to tackle human trafficking. So Um, for me, I feel we should one of them should be expanding the awareness.
Yes.
You know, I think we spoke about ignorance.
Yes.
So many people have that. You know, so many people do not have the idea on how to tackle it, and they are mostly victims. Why? Because they are ignorant. So we need to expand awareness. Probably use the social media, go on campaigns and all that. What do you think, Dora?
Yes, I actually feel that is important. It should also be introduced in schools curriculum.
Beautiful.
Yes, education is very key.
Okay.
If you are actually informed about something, you won't be able to fall victim of it most of the time.
Okay.
Yes, so that's one. We need awareness. We need people to speak up about it. We need to stop the stigma of human traffickers, of human trafficking
Stigmatization.
victims. I mean,
Okay.
you know, because when you tell them, oh, I was trafficked, and they say, oh, now you want jackpot now, that kind of thing. There's a stigma in the society, so we need to stop shunning victims. We need to actually hear from them, learn from their past experiences, and try to, plan ourselves and make ourselves safe.
All right, Ofuri, what do you have to say to us as well?
Well, I think one way to also curb human trafficking, the government actually have a part to play.
Yes, that's a very good one, Ofuri. The government has to play their own role too as well. But may I also add that they need to also sponsor bills and laws that will govern and also protect their citizens as well. Dora, what do you think? Can you tell us the organizations that also help in tackling
Okay,
human
so
trafficking?
there are several organizations in Africa
Okay.
that actually crack down against human trafficking. But I'm going to be focusing on Nigeria. So we have NAPTIP. That is the only organization that cracks down on human trafficking, that rehabilitates the victims, that rescues the victims. That's the organization that works in Nigeria, basically. So I'm going to leave off free to expatiate on that.
Okay, Ofuri.
Okay, so NAPTIP, the full meaning of NAPTIP, this is the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons. So, as Dora said, this is the major agency responsible for like tracking down human traffickers and making sure they are dealt with properly. So, like, some of their recent achievements actually include increased arrests and prosecutions. Now, NAPTIP has ramped up its efforts to arrest and prosecute individuals involved in human trafficking. Another one is rescue operations. Now, the agency has conducted several successful rescue operations, freeing victims from exploitative situations and providing them with necessary support and rehabilitation, like Dora said.
Okay.
Now, the head of NAPTIP, the current head of NAPTIP is Dr. Fatima Waziri Azi, and she was appointed as the Director General of NAPTIP in 2021. Now, NAPTIP like for those who are interested in like the headquarters or where they are located now, it's located in number 1 Dr. O.J. Akintoye Street, Sidawuta, Utako, Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria.
Yes, listeners, please do not forget to subscribe to our social media handles, AT&T 360 TV, on our Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and please just say hi. And in case you want to know more about that, please just go visiting on our social media and you'll be able to know more about human trafficking.
Mostly YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes. So, madam, what are the agents? You said NAPTIP now. What are the agents that comprises such? Is it the military, or we talk about the immigration officers?
They all work hand in hand.
Okay.
They all work hand in hand. They identify when they get a report, they identify, they investigate, then they hand over to the, use of force agencies that we have. We have the police force. If it's out of, the borders, you use the military.
Okay.
So that helps. It helps to, storm the place, because most times they take them from Nigeria. Most times they have routes. Sometimes they go through to other
Countries.
neighboring countries.
Okay.
Then they take them to Europe.
Okay.
Some to Arab countries and everything.
Yeah, because people from the east are shipped to Europe, and people from the south and the middle belt,
Yes.
migrated to Arab countries. And then it's not even like, it's very, very difficult for these agencies to actually track down these traffickers, because they are very smart and experienced, and they know that they can't stay in one place. They have to keep moving.
Yes.
So they keep moving these women, children, and even men continuously. That's why people that are trafficked, the survivors, they are very, like, they are very,
Hardened.
yeah, they've gone through a
They
lot.
might not
whole
go
lot.
back.
Yeah.
My God.
So
They
they
Wahala.
can't
Wahala.
go back. There's
It's
no
even-
turning back.
It's very
Yes.
difficult for a
Yes.
trafficked person to even be found.
Yes.
It's very difficult.
Okay, so personally speaking, how can we protect ourselves from human traffickers?
Okay, so you need to be educated on it. You need to be educated, and you also have to be smart, be assertive. You know, somebody walks up to you, even if you are desperate for a job, if somebody walks up to you and gives you an offer that sounds too good to be true, you shouldn't accept it. You shouldn't accept it, because you don't know where it could land you. Basically, you don't know where it could land you. Even minus human trafficking itself. Even somebody should go and meet you now and tell you, if you come and work for me, I'll give you 100 million naira. And you know, as an average person, you know what it means. You know what 100 million naira
Even the
is.
person doesn't look like he's chopping 100 million
Exactly.
naira at the point.
sorry.
So you should be assertive, you should be smart, and you should also, be able to discern some issues, and you have to be knowledgeable too. You
Okay.
have to know what trafficking is, know how to identify it without actually, without the person actually telling you, oh, I'm going to, because obviously the person is not going to tell you, oh, I'm going to carry you, I'm going to use you
I
for
know
money.
what that person will
Exactly.
seriously. All right. I also want to put something here too. We need to be strict about our private lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be strict about our private life. Social media is also playing a role negatively too as well. I tell people, do not just put your things or informations on your social media. Today, I'm in London. Tomorrow, I'm in this. And, people are actually there watching your moves and your movements. So you need to be very, very private.
Yes.
You need to also be firm as well. Okay, any other point?
Well, I think I have a few. Now, this is beware of strange friend requests.
Yes.
Now, only accept friend or follow requests from people you know. Even if you have friends in common, traffickers have reached out to strangers to chat via social media, and then slowly work to build the trust with the potential victim. Because I think I just read a story about a woman that was trafficked. And funny enough, it was from someone she knew and trusted.
Whoa.
Yeah, he slowly lured her into it. And then this is even the worst kind, because these people actually think they owe these people something. She feels like she's in debt to
Wow.
the particular person, and then she never even thinks of leaving. So she's just stranded and grounded there with the person till, and the person uses them for whatever they like. They do not care.
That's very serious.
Yes, it
That's
is.
very, very serious. That's a good one. And then we need to know the ways. What are the baits they use to get their victims?
Yes, they use juicy offers, basically. They use false promises of greener pastures. Oh, everybody can see how the country is
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Maybe just
Naija.
jackpot. But then
Streets.
the person is not giving you a route that is official. It's not giving you a route that
Red
you know that
flags.
it's going to take. You know that the passport process is supposed to take like 1 to 2 months before
Yes.
you get your passport. But the person is telling you, just give me 800K within 1 week. I will sort everything for you. Basically, that kind of thing. So you should know. There should be a alarm ringing in your head that
Something is
missing. And then they are telling you we go pass through bush. We go, the level now. We go run we'll enter the desert. We'll go to, and then the official port of entry for travelers. You know that it's from the airport.
Yes.
And they're carrying you to Chad border. They're carrying you to Seme border. Say make you come cross. You carry your passport
On
in your
top
hand.
river.
Passport you even got illegally.
Oh,
Basically.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
porous. Yeah.
And these people, they also go to rural villages. They go to people that they know that, they're not really experienced.
Yes.
They're not literate.
educated.
Yeah, they're not exposed. They go
Yes.
to uneducated individuals, and they lure them with these juicy offers, like
Juicy
Dora said.
offers,
Yeah, they're like,
yes.
and they actually even target children, because children are easier to manipulate, and they are more bendable to the will of the traffickers than parents or adults or people that actually have more experienced or are more exposed. So they go to this rural villages. They, oh, Papa, she's 13 already. Supposed to be making money now. Yeah, come on, let's go to this and that. And then the parents are like, go now, as long as you're leaving home to feed home.
Yes.
You're leaving the house and you're sending money back. They get enticed by those offers. Okay. And then before you know it, it looks legal because obviously they have the parents' consent, but the parents don't actually even know what they are using their child for.
Yes.
Okay, I also want to put in here greed too as well. When I, like you just said before previously, that's also a way of luring people. You know, by the time I see Dorothy driving her Bugatti and looking fly and all that, and I'm like, whoa, I must be like her. I want be there. I beg go. And all that kind of thing now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's like coming to you and like, babe, show me the way.
Yes, show me way. Yes, basically.
Greed.
And
like,
those people are recruiters, targeted recruiters.
Oh, beautiful. That's
the word. They're placed strategically for you to, when you see them, you want to be like them. They say, don't worry, you want to be like me. You want to be flying like me.
Exactly.
You want to be, they just come.
It's a plan. It's like it's bait.
It's a bait.
It's literal bait.
Oh my God, that's very, very serious. So they use women for men, right?
Yeah. No. They actually use men for men. They use anybody for anybody at this point.
Anybody, yes.
Because once these men, like for example, now I think we're talking about it some time before, and then my dad was like, oh, there was this like, okay, imagine you are earning like 200,000 naira per month. And your friend goes to a club and he spent 200,000 naira in a night. Won't you be oppressed? Let me use that word. Seriously. You'll be oppressed now. You actually
if you're trying to not think of it, you still
obviously because everybody is out there and it's a scheme. Like they know what they are doing. Yeah. These people, they actually can never spend that amount. They know what it's very, very illegal. So they look for more people to drag. I'm not going to go down alone. That's their theme. I won't go down alone. If I'm going to go down, you go down with me. So they drag more people and they keep pulling crowd. Yeah. That's how they keep luring individuals, and it's very, very dangerous.
That's very beautiful. Okay, so Ofuri, we're going to talk about traveling too as well. We're going to bring it down to the traveling aspect. So what do you have to say about that?
So people should actually be very careful while traveling. Like you said, social media, do not really disclose. I like one thing about Nigerians. You will never know in Nigeria about travel. You will never know. You just see them 2 weeks later. They will not, like, it's actually after some days.
Yes, that's
they'll post their airport. They'll post the airport videos or airport pictures. Mm-hmm. Why? Because Nigerians. It's a fact. Not to like insult or like throw shade. But Nigerians are not really happy for everybody. Like we always think everything's a competition. If our friend is traveling, I've not traveled before. Exactly. Kelechi follow me. Kelechi first me enter plane.
God, why? My village people. What's happening?
So Nigerians have this mentality like they will never even post maybe pictures of them traveling even before. But nowadays, people are starting to now influence the influencers. They're not even influencing. They're actually even oppressing. And then these people are like, oh my goodness, Diana, I need you. She just traveled. She's been going to Barcelona. She went to Mykonos, and then. From there, they are like, okay, and these people are posting steadily.
Whoa.
They post on a steady, like, okay, they take a picture now, their exact location, they're posting it. Yeah. And there are people, there are Nigerians, not even Nigerians, there are evil people everywhere, corrupt, evil, wicked people at every place, and they are watching you. They know that, okay, this girl is going to be here tonight. I think I will. Then they'll start tracking you. It's very, very easy. These days, it's easier to catch anybody. It's very easy to catch people because nobody cares. It's just social media. It's just life. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, and they post every single thing. So if you're traveling, please do not post until you've gotten to your destination. Do not post about it. Even when you've gotten there, post hours later. Do not post. Do not post current.
Your current location.
Yes, because people will track you down. Another thing is make sure any route you're passing through or any process, maybe for like traveling, make sure it's legit. Yes. Don't go through corners. Be straightforward. You are getting your passport. It takes time. Your visas, you're paying this amount. Don't go to agents, because these agents are even scamming people on a steady.
Yes,
they are scamming people on a steady. make sure your passports, your visas, every single thing is gotten like make sure it's legit, like you're getting it legally and you're getting it correctly. And then these things are actually available for you online. I was talking about, okay, agents scamming people like frequently nowadays. You don't actually have to go through an agent. Even if you actually have to go through an agent, ask Google. Please make sure you conduct your findings and make your research to actually know better, because if you're not educated enough, these people will actually have more avenues to actually rip you off. So make sure you search on, okay, the immigration services available, how to get your passport, how to get this and that and that. Make sure you actually go through the necessary routes to enable your visas or your passports. Do not go through corners. Don't, because if you actually do that, there's a very, very high chance you get deported very, 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 very fast. And that's a waste of money for you. So make sure everything is done properly.
So Dorothy, do you have anything to say about that?
Yes, I do. So you have to be smart on your research. It's not everything you meet meet an agent for. For me now, I'm very intuitive. Once I hear something, I just go on Google, I go and search it. I want to know what it is about. So you have to be like that, Try and be, just try to know. If you want to travel somewhere, you can just check the country's government website, check the requirements for the visa, check what you need to have, check what you need to have done. Then you can apply yourself. You don't necessarily need to use an agent, honestly. But this is not even bashing agents, because not everybody that knows how to do it by themselves. But still, be smart. Research about where you're going. Know the country that you're going to. Know what is allowed there. Know what is not allowed there. And always try to go the authentic way, basically. Because we Nigerians, we like to do corner. We like shortcuts.
Sharp.
We like sharp things to do now. You know that a passport does not take you 2 weeks. But you want to pay your way to get a passport in 2 weeks just because you have a flight in the next 1 day. So you have to be smart, be authentic in your decisions, because just try as much as possible. Just try to be authentic a little bit, even if okay, it's our culture. We like to be fast, sharp. I won't do it now. But still, try to go the legal way, because most times shortcuts are not legal. Most times.
Okay, so thank you very much. Listeners, I believe you are actually enjoying and also educating yourself based on what we're talking about, which is human trafficking. And please do not forget to follow us on our social media handle, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and the rest. That's AT&T 360 TV.
Yeah.
And I believe there are people out there, if you're actually a victim, please do not hesitate. Visit our social media handle and let us know how far and what actually happened to you personally, your personal experience and all that. Or you have someone else that you know of, and you also want to share a story and an experience about them in our social media handle. Please do that too as well. Because one thing is very sure, you are saving a life out there. This fight is not just for us, for one person, it's for all of us. We are all there making sure that human trafficking goes down drastically. I'm MGV, and with me is...
Safari here.
Okay.
This is Dorothy, as you have said. Okay, so we have organizations, actually. We have organizations that they are outside Nigeria, because I'll just be focusing on Nigeria.
Okay.
Smart trafficking doesn't really take place they just take some of them from here and they take them. They have routes, they pass through the routes. So we have we have Ghana's what do you call it? We have Ghana's human trafficking body. So we have that. So we actually have the Secretariat, the Human Trafficking Secretariat, that's in Ghana. We have African Union. That one is, supplying Africa, basically. We have ECOWAS. Then we have NGOs. We have about 2 NGOs. We have Hope for Justice, and we have ECPAT. That is the End Child Prostitution and Trafficking. Those are non-governmental organizations that take it upon themselves to rescue victims of human trafficking, to rehabilitate them, and return them to their motherland.
I think we should not forget to actually mention or emphasize on the states in Nigeria that human trafficking is very, very rampant in. Well, our number one city of excellence is Lagos State. Lagos State has one of the highest.
There's
I
an
beg
operation in
you.
Lagos
Traffic
now.
God, I
yeah,
beg.
like,
Somebody's buying two what they call it,
it's the
azu.
Mm-hmm.
it's the
When
country.
Kelechi they carry azu for club,
Oh,
you say you
boy.
don't go carry
It's the
I go carry
country's
my own now.
commercial hub,
No
and
dolly.
it attracts many traffic because everybody
Yes.
sees Lagos as a land of opportunity.
Yes, big life.
Land of, okay, if I go here, I will see job. There's no
I
how,
go
no
see
be job.
money.
Another one is Delta State.
Yes.
Well, I think due to its economic challenges and then geographic location. Next is Benue State. It's known for its high level of poverty and internal displacement.
Yeah.
Now, Benue is the source state for traffickers who exploit vulnerable individuals. Next is Abia State. Now, also known as Aba. Yes. So it's known for
Nah,
being
man.
a source and transit point for trafficked individuals due to economic difficulties and high rates of migration. Everybody wants to jackpot.
Everybody wants to jackpot.
what about
who
our-
leave country for?
Our Benin people. Edo
Leave
babes.
Benin out of it.
Excuse me.
Leave Benin out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have key regions actually that trafficking takes place. We have regions that should ring an alarm in your ear. That if they are telling you, we get a job for you for Libya. There's no work in Libya. Oh. So you know what you're going to do. You know
Loud
that
and
you are
clear.
going to care for animals and they are going to flog you. When they flog your head, finish, give you 5 kobo. You will come back your country. So you have to, there are regions. I have regions that we have identified.
Okay.
So we have in the Western African, belt, we have Nigeria, we have Ghana, we have Ivory Coast. For East Africa, we have Ethiopia, Somalia, and Kenya. For North Africa, we have, Libya. And Libya is...
Leave Libya. They will come for you. Libya will come
I'm not
and
bashing
attack you.
anybody's country, but these are statistics. Statistics have shown, facts have shown that there are high rates of trafficking in these countries.
Now we have certain vacation destinations
Yes.
that are known for higher rates of human trafficking. I feel like since this is like a vacation and traveling and tourism hub, we should actually mention these
Yes.
for people and travelers and tourists to beware. So the first one is Thailand. So Thailand is known for its vibrant tourism industry, and Thailand has faced issues with sex trafficking and exploitation. Next is the Philippines. This country has been identified as a source and destination for human trafficking with issues including forced labor. Next is India. Now, major tourist hubs in India such as Mumbai and Delhi have been noted for trafficking issues including forced labor. Mexico, Ukraine, Greece. Please, let's beware. Oh, please. It's not every country that you want to travel to. Any world travelers, world tourists.
You can't blame solo travelers now. We have to see the
Jackpot
country.
people.
It's not even about jackpot. It's about like vacations.
Solo
now.
travelers now.
No,
We have to
okay,
see the
okay.
country. Yes. Solo traveling too. It's also there are a lot of victims that actually suffer, trafficking. A lot of victims from solo travelers. When they want to travel somewhere,
Going on your own.
you go on your own. It's mostly not safe. I've seen cases that Morocco now. This is a case study. I've seen cases Moroccans, there are Arabians that are very averse to black people. They're very averse to black people. So once you go there, you already face some kind of racial segmentation, and then you should know, basically. So you don't go and meet somebody and tell, oh, please, I have a job. Please, do you have work? Let me work in. I don't want to go back to my country. Because Nigeria has to use tourism travel to jackpot. So you go there, you decide to sit down there, and you go and meet somebody, and the person will tell you, "No, I'll give you £100 if you work for me for 3 months." Some of them, they will seize your passports. That's how they get stuck there, and they tell you owe them a certain amount of money, and you have to work for it before they release you. Don't go and put yourself in wahala. Make sure that you inform your family and friends of wherever you're going. Make sure that with that one that we're saying, don't always upload wherever you are, in current time. It also has pros and cons. Don't just do it to your family. Don't do it to social media. Always tell them where you are. Even if they are far away from you, always try to, get that sense of security.
Yeah, always update them
Yes,
when
always
it's ready.
update them.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Yes.
I believe we've all heard a lot about human trafficking, so it's our own duty to safeguard ourselves and our loved ones. So to our listeners out there, it is still AT&T 360 Radio. please do not hesitate. We have lots and lots of things and informations to give you to as well. Remember to visit our social media. Please do not hesitate. It's up to you and I to make sure that human trafficking comes to an end or is eradicated.
Share your stories also. Share your stories.
Yes.
We want to hear. We can even invite you to come and speak.
Now, kudos to other immigration services and NAPTIP for keeping up the good work and doing their
Recognize your
best
efforts. Yes.
doing their best to like track down these traffickers and also rescue the trafficked people.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
doing a very good work. Thank you, Nigerian Immigration. Thank you, NAPTIP.
Yeah, thank you all. And to all, also the government officials, thank you very much. And I believe God will also strengthen all of you too as well.
Amen.
Yeah. So this is AT&T 360. To all my listeners out there, just stay glued for the next episode.